Here's Mark in Chicago. Mark.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking about the far-reaching Cub fan base. They go all well. A lot of that started in World War II because they played day games when all the other teams were playing the night games. So the guys that were stationed over in Europe, the only baseball they could get were Cubs games. And so when they came back home, they just sort of fell into it.
In the 1980s, I watched a ton of Cubs games because they were on every single afternoon on WGN, which was one of the original cable stations. Like when you thought it was cable, when you first got cable, you got WGN, TBS, and like Showtime.
Nice.
And then that was it.
That was the cable
You're like,
package?
this is fucking great. Oh my God, look at all the channels we got. If I wait long enough, I'll see a tit. But I mean, if you're sitting around in the middle of the afternoon and the fucking Cubs are on, you're just like this, what am I going to do? Watch fucking soap opera? So you end up watching a lot of games. Now, unlike a lot of these fucking ham and eggers, I don't go acting like that's my team because I saw them on TV.
No.
You know what I mean? I kept my own team, but I enjoyed Cubs games. I can't be some, no offense to you, Chris, piece of fucking garbage who buys the shirts and hats because they bet on something. It doesn't work that way.
No, those people are pieces of garbage. You're correct. I'm a good person. I'm a true Northside Cubs fan.
You are Zelig, who will fucking try to be a part of whatever situation that you're in.
No, man.
And it's disgusting.
Yes. It's not. It's good.
You are a fair weather fan?
No.
I mean, are you forgetting setting a hat ablaze last year?
What about this? He's a fair weather fucking friend as well. He just tries to adapt to whatever fucking situation that he's in.
Yeah, actually,
What's that mean?
I have a perfect example of this.
What?
So,
And Vito, I want you to listen close to this story. And who are the interns today?
We have Nick at night.
Have Nick gather around, have everyone gather around to hear Gail tell this story about Chris.
now I'm going to tell this story. Should I mention names of comedians?
I want you to.
In the
I
room?
want you.
All right.
You know what? This is like Russia fucking put out some files.
Okay.
Oh,
so
God.
this is
WikiLeaks.
This is
WikiLeaks.
This is Gailileaks. Ew. That's private.
That's a website we're trying
Everyone
to
subscribe to Gailileaks.com.
Just look at this. You got 500,000 subscribers. Most of them from the Far East.
Okay. So the other day, we're in here, and we've got a couple comedians.
All right.
And Ron steps out of the room because we're at break. So I'm in the room. It's me, Chris Stanley, Kevin Iso, and Noah Garten Schwartz. Okay, so there's two comedians that we had in on Monday, I believe.
Yeah.
So we're in here, and I'm on my phone. I'm not really paying attention. And Noah and Kevin start talking. And they start talking ladies. They're doing boy talk. And they're doing some heavy kind of bro-y kind of dude stuff, talking about hooking up with ladies and blah, blah. Right. I'm not really paying attention. Yeah. I'm letting them do their thing. And so one of them brings up this point, like, the best thing to do is to really hone in on these ladies who are like new to New York because they don't have any friends and they're likely to go home with you because like they're just like, like they're like, I don't know anybody. And like, it's just like, that's who you're looking for. The chicks who are new to New York. And Chris Stanley goes, yeah, man, fish in a barrel. And I look up and I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's no fucking fish in your barrel, dude. You have no idea. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to fucking razz him about this right now. I'm going to save this shit and repeat it later. It was so awful.
What's
it
so
was
wrong
like
about
so
that?
But
lame.
here's what's wrong about it, Billy Bush. You You ain't doing it. Those guys are out working the scene. We can't get you to date.
Yeah, they're out there. They're like, they're in the clubs at night.
Yeah.
They probably do hook it up with women. And you're sitting there trying to act like you know what the fuck they're talking about. I'm one of the guys, too. Yeah, fishing. I always find that to be easy, too.
Right, boys?
You were never sitting there waiting at the bus station for some fucking young girl to fall off a turnip truck.
No.
You were just, here's what you're trying to do. You were just trying to be one of the fellas and accept it.
Is that wrong?
Yes, that's the worst, dude. Because you know why? Like, because head bro, you're just like, that's who he is. That's the guy. You know what I mean? Like, that's him. The worst is the guy who's like, I'm going to pretend like I'm the bro.
All right,
like, that was awesome.
I want to fucking... There's a head bro?
There's like head bro.
I didn't know that. So that
Alpha bro.
The person whose balls you're licking is fucking head bro. And then you're just over like Billy Bush.
Yeah, you're
giggling.
the Billy Bush. Being like, yeah, look at the legs out here. And then whenever it's like grab her in the pussy, you're like,
Go for it.
I would do that too.
God.
Maybe we could grab pussies together
Push the
sometime.
fuck up. Just be yourself. Doesn't matter what you say. If you meant that would be fine.
Why didn't you just chime in and just say, I have a secret Tinder account? So
I don't have a secret Tinder
I
account.
saw you swiping something like a motherfucker.
nobody swipes porn.
No, but everybody wants you to date.
That's not.
You're a
thank
fucking
you,
handsome man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
You don't have to puppy up to the head, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, when she told me that story, I couldn't have been fucking happier. I'm like, I wish. Then I thought, no, he wouldn't have fucking said that if I was there, because he'd be looking over and going, like, how's Ron reacting to this? And Vito does that shit too, but he's fucking dumb as dirt and he's young.
Yeah, he gets a pass.
Yeah, you're actually fucking cool. That's the problem. You could be cool. You're so fucking close.
But yeah, that's the thing about Vito. Like
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
He can blend.
Of course you would, because I'm head bro right now.
He can blend well. Better than Chris can in a crowd. Like, for example, if he's with a bunch of dudes, he'll bro down, but he's also can hang with the ladies and be like, yeah, I know what you mean,
but that
girl.
makes it even worse. That's a fucking zelling.
Chris is terrible at it.
But I'm going to tell you the difference between Vito and Chris, and I mean this. Fucking Vito would join a gang rape. He fucking would. He would.
You don't think Chris would join a gang? I'm not saying you're wrong.
Anybody.
I don't think he would.
And I'm sick of having to say that.
I don't deny. I think you might be right. Vito might join a gang rape, but definitely so would Chris.
I would.
I don't think so.
I don't want to rape anyone
because Chris doesn't date.
I like consensual sex, not
Do
rape.
you?
But what would he definitely wouldn't be like, hey guys, stop this raping.
Yes, I would fucking say, hey, this is a rape
you
going
wouldn't.
down.
You would
yes, I would definitely stop
like
a rape.
maybe if you didn't join, you'd be in the corner. You'd be like a rape cuck. You're like, no, I don't think I'll participate.
I'll just jerk
but enjoy
off
your rape.
I want to let everyone.
Fish in a barrel.
I want to let everyone know. If I saw rape going down, I would do my best to stop it, and I would definitely not join.
Why is this where this went?
Gail brought it up.
Why?
Gail accused me.
No, I said Vito would be a rapist. And that's a given.
But then Gail accused me of being a rapist.
Vito plays up to women and literally hates women at the same time.
You hate women?
I love women. I don't.
Dude, I've heard your fucking bro talk before, and I told you I won't put up with it. I've heard your disgusting, dark bro talk. But he only does that. When he's around his dudes. Then when he's around women, he like basically is like a fucking Sex in the City guy. You know what I mean?
He is.
But that's a lie. That's a predatory lie. He is fucking lying in wait so he can pounce.
Vito, are you in predator mode?
No, I just try to blend into my surroundings.
That's not.
That's disgusting, though. That's fucking disgusting.
Like a chameleon.
That's why people can't believe the world that they live in. That's why women can't feel fucking safe, and they're forced to vote for Hillary because they can't trust men.
You can trust me.
No, you just said you blend into your surroundings. You know who does that?
Rapists.
Thank you. Thank you. That's why we can't have female interns anymore. Because fucking Vito.
Yeah.
Vito's.
I don't think I'm the reason.
Look, you know what? I started this off with baseball talk, and I was so fucking happy. And then the two fucking evil doers fucking take over. Trump just said Clinton shouldn't be allowed to run.
It's fucking 5 days out.
I know.
She's been running.
Stephen Knight says, "Fish in a barrel." It sounds like something a 1950s high schooler would say.
It is true. It is fucking true.
Like, it's just like the most shitty canned response,
I
too.
know.
Like, he's just like,
He goes
and
off
I'm in the
listening.
group, too.
Right.
Right, guys?
Fish in the barrel, right?
Yeah, I know when I'm shooting fish in a barrel, it's usually that kind of a lady. What?
Barrel lady.
You know what? We should go out for some painted ladies tonight, guys. Painted ladies.
All right.
I mean, some real low-hanging fruit, you know what I mean?
Fuck.
You just
Let me just ask you that when you did your show last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Vito come to it?
Yes, he did.
Of course he did.
Yeah, it was
course he
really,
did.
really sweet.
To support my friend.
Really? Because you never come to any of my fucking events, you fucking prick. I had to
Never.
fucking stab you to death.
And Chris never comes to any of mine.
I had the game 7. I had a.
It's like both of us took one of the twins. We separated them at birth.
We didn't tell them that there was another twin.
It's a parent trap.
I was waiting outside for Gail, pacing on the street corner.
Ugh, disgusting. By the way, did you see the twin thing that Vito sent in this morning? The
No.
two twins.
Mm-mm.
They're like famous YouTube twins now, Vito.
Yeah, like that whole family puts up a bunch of YouTube videos.
So one of the twins, they're just, I mean, you know how fucking weird twins are, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the twins found out that the other twin was older. It never occurred to them.
Like barely older because they're
1 minute older. And it just fucking changed her reality. Hey, here's our buddy Hard Rock Johnny. Hey.
Bennington's Gailileaks. What's going on?
Yeah, oh, I forgot. That's your thing, Johnny. He's a yellow boy. He's a piss guy.
Oh.
Yes, and I also voted for Donald Trump. Those are my two things that you always ask me. So, I'd like to get. I'm trying to figure out a way to combine
Well, you're
them.
gonna
I'm not
love
sure how.
Gailileaks.
Somebody told me that you gave Lauren down the hall $40 to pee on your shoes.
My shoes, they were dirty. I was like, whatever. Well, Chrissy, you're finally out from under.
Got out because of my Cubs. I'm so fucking happy.
Didn't you choose the Indians originally?
He
Nope.
did. He
Cubs,
did.
Yeah.
but I'm a Cubs guy.
You had the Indians, and I talked you into Cubs.
And I let you go, so it's good. So now you don't owe me anything.
That's right. I
Finally.
believe you owe me $100.
Well, let's do double or nothing on the NFL. Who wins in the Super Bowl?
Oh, I love the
But I-
idea of that.
Let's let it
But I
ride.
I'll get to
I'm on the
choose.
other side now, baby. I'm feeling good.
My choice.
What's your choice? What do you got?
Everybody in the NFL, you get to pick one team.
Oh, bullshit.
Who are you picking, though, just for yourself?
Who I think's going to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The Patriots. Patriots will
All
win
right,
the Super
so
Bowl.
I get everybody else.
All right, no, here's the thing, though. What kind of odds are you giving him on that, Johnny? He's putting up 100. What are the odds? Patriots.
Patriots, they should be fucking even money.
Well, why don't you look at Vegas right now? I'm sure it's up there.
He's got the field.
Yeah, I know you do. He does have the field.
Come on. Let's make this interesting.
All right, let's see.
Interesting.
Ride, ride, ride. Would you let it ride? That's the Chris Stanley. That's your motto.
That took nothing to convince him, by the way.
All
2 to 1.
Let's see. Yeah, 2 to 1. All right, so I'll give you 300 if the Patriots win.
Yum, yum. Give me some. That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
Just don't make that noise, please.
No.
You know what he deserves, Dummy. He's really had a good time. Yeah. He's on top of the world, and we caught him in that fucking weird lie.
Oh, this feels good to have action again.
Oh,
It's been like 9 hours.
You had no purpose in life for 9 hours.
It's finally something to look forward to.
Johnny, great series, though, right? A lot of fun.
Absolutely, it was it was good baseball. I won't say it was good baseball, but it was definitely good to watch. There was some. I'm telling you, man, Madden. If they didn't win, man, he would have been just crucified.
I was crucifying him even in his victory.
I don't even.
He still fucking was embarrassed for him.
I wonder if he would get fired after how poorly he managed that last 2 games. And that rain delay was so bizarre. It didn't even look like it fucking rained. They just brought the tarp out and they're like, okay.
Dude, I'm telling you. So we were like, oh, this big rain is coming in, they're saying. So we're like, they're not going to play this out at 3 o'clock. They're going to do it tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. That would have been kind of crazy and exciting. But, and then Johnny's like, here we go. And I'm like, what? I wasn't even fucking paying attention. I'm sitting there like, I can't believe how good the Bills are when I'm fucking quarterbacking this team. All right, Johnny. Talk to you soon, my friend. Bye.
Later.
We got to get everything together with Johnny's big party, too, that he's having for us.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who this person's name is. Is it Dirt? Clint?
Hey, Mr. Bennington.
Hey, what's up?
It was a great game last night, but was it as exciting as Game 6 in 1993?
Oh, you know something, dude? I mean, the meanness of some people. I mean, that's just cruelty. As you know, there was no fucking playoffs and they went as far. 1993 was an amazing year. They had the fucking pennant race, and the Phils win the fucking pennant. And I love those guys. I loved every fucking guy on that team. And then they go, oh, because of what's happened with the war in Iraq and, Clinton and the scandals, no World Series. And I'm like, no fucking World Series? And they just said no. Just be happy. You're the National League champions. Let's not even go on from there. And it always bothered me that they never got the opportunity,
That's a shame.
I feel bad for that, And I got this thing that I think everyone's ready to play it now. I mean, I know Crucky's gotten a little bigger. You know what I mean?
He's still got the swing,
I know
though.
Dutch has had his problems, and sure, I'm not even going to start talking about nails. But what are you going to do? I mean, you play it, now that the guys are in their late 40s, 50s.
Happens.
It happens. That old Wild thing, has been through his own fucking shit.
Yeah.
They just wouldn't let him play that year. It's weird.
That is really strange. Highly unusual.
Yeah, well, you know what? Life's unusual, I like to say.
You do always say it.
I always say this. It's the big show, The life's so weird, they ought to sell tickets. I said, give me 2 on the aisle. I'll fucking start watching Life right now. If I want to be on the aisle, okay, so I'm going to get up. I don't like to walk through a bunch of people.
It's annoying.
And I don't like people walking through me.
You don't like that?
No. I try to put my legs out. And I'll go like this, war wound. Sometimes I'll be sitting in the fucking thing and someone will go, hey, I have a problem. Can I have your aisle seat? And I'll go like this. Not with this leg, and I'll just put out stiff fucking leg. I go, look at it.
It doesn't bend?
Not in the last couple seconds it hasn't. Look at that. I got to keep it straight out.
Shit.
That's when I fucking hit the regime or some shit. One of those big fucking battles. You're going out to a big show tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Bridget Everett is doing a show for the New York Comedy Festival.
Is she gonna be Joe's Pub?
Yeah. I think it is at Joe's Pub. Actually, I have to check the tickets because it was just sent to me. I think it is at Joe's Pub.
Joe's Pub is where she normally plays. Chris is checking.
Actually, no, it's not. It's Town Hall, I think.
Whoa!
Yeah,
that's
Town Hall.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun one. I'm very excited because...
Have you been to Town Hall?
I have been to Town Hall before.
Love it.
Yeah, it's a really, really cool venue.
Oh, I remember when you went to Tenacious D.
I saw Tenacious D there. And a very young Jimmy Fallon.
Jim Fallon.
Opened for them and did his acoustic guitar, and I do impressions of Neil Young. He was doing that same kind of bit.
Oh, to go to a town hall. And you're like, okay, you're trying to tonight. Tenacious D's coming out later on. You're like, okay. You do sound like Neil Young. Now, did you guys see Nate Bargatze last night? I taped it.
Yes.
Oh, well, I was doing the show, so I didn't get a chance to see it.
All right, it's up on the iBank today. But, Chris, see if you can go find it and see if the intro is on it from Jimmy. Because, no?
No, I'll look elsewhere.
The funny thing is the way Jimmy Fallon says he'll be appearing at the Staand. It fucking made me laugh, and I kept like going back to watch it over and over. But Jimmy is apparently is the one who found it at the Staand and said, oh, I want this guy. But last night they're like, he's a regular on the Tonight Show. That's what they're calling Nate. He's a regular.
Oh, that's
a very
cool.
nice thing. Yeah,
that's awesome. Was it cool to see his set after having seen it previously?
Yeah. It was really, really fun. He holds the record for stand-up performances on the Fallon Show. I don't know if that's a record, but you can't. Did you find it, Chris?
It's just the commercials playing, and then it's going to show up.
Okay, good. Just maybe I'm making too big of a thing out of this. I kind of feel like I am making too big of a thing.
I don't think you are.
But
I can't wait for this. It's going to blow me away.
I'd say that's where
I mean, it's fish in a barrel with this one.
That's where I don't want to be.
Anything less than amazing, I'll be disappointed.
It's just a quirky moment. It just made me laugh. That's all.
90 seconds.
90 seconds what?
Until the video plays.
Why would there be 90 seconds?
So what TV networks do now, if you skip forward say there's a full episode of a show on, and you skip forward, so let's say the last 10 minutes, they'll load all the commercials that you were skipping by at the end.
This is why I own a TV and not fucking try to view everything on my phone the way you do.
I live a streaming life, Ron.
That isn't fucking streaming, dude. If you're watching every commercial back to back.
It's new. They've just recently been doing this.
I don't give a fuck whether it's new. It exists. It exists already.
50 seconds.
Go to go open for Tenacious D. I just saw them in the green room. This is a parody? Is this a parody or something? I'm going out and doing something at the Staand tonight with Big J.
Nice. That's going to be fun.
It's we're mashing up.
You guys love to mash up together.
It's never my idea. It's always Jay. There's a couple of people, Jay, Robert Kelly, Christine, and Voss and Bonnie that are dragging me into live performing. But a mashup is where you mash up your material and do them together. You do it back and forth. So two comedians go out. So Jay and I will be mashing up Jay's jokes. All right, so this is it. I hope it's well worth the wait. So Nate Bargatze is on the Tonight Show, and like last night, I hope we tweeted out. I sent the thing, tweet out, hey, during the rain delay, catch Nate Bargatze. I hope that worked. I hope that went on ours. Did it go in the Bennington account, Chris?
I'll check, but I believe it did.
Sometimes the iBank steals it. All right, take a listen to this.
You can see him this week during the New York Comedy Festival, as well as The Staand this Saturday. Everyone, please welcome
The Staand.
The Staand.
You're talking like that, Jimmy Fallon.
He's like, I'm really going to really play up this Staand thing.
The Staand. Hey, everyone. He's going to be at the Staand.
He's going to be at the Staand.
It's like he just saw the word "the stand" for the first time in his life.
It's like when you're really high and you're like, Staand. Staand. What? How do you say it?
Have you ever even done that to someone else where you're going, did you just say stand? And you're like, and the other person's like, wait, did I? I don't know. I didn't mean to.
You did.
How's high ever good? You know what I mean?
It always fucks everything up.
Yeah, it does. And then
It makes...
it takes life and makes it uncomfortable.
You think it'll make an experience better, but most of the time, fucking shit, things get fucked up. And there's the possibility of just the full-on bad trip, the bad high.
Now, there is a friend of ours who's always high now, since the edibles. Always. I don't want to say who it is, because you know,
Sure.
that's her business.
Business.
What I did was change the gender to throw off people.
I was thrown off.
I'm just noticing, like, every time I see this person, I'm in a conversation, they're high, no matter when it is. Ever. Because of the edibles.
Look,
The vaping and the edibles.
I got into the vaping and the edibles for like 6 months. Like I didn't smoke weed regularly for a little while, but then I got into that and I was like, I'm just fucking high all the time. I can't do this because the vaporizer lets you just vape wherever you want. I was vaping in Modell's. I was buying sweatpants and vaping. I'm in like a shitty Chinese restaurant.
Specific.
I'm fucking vaping. I'm just vaping everywhere in the street. Didn't matter where I was fucking vaping. And then I'd wake up and eat edibles. So I was all fucking whacked out all the time.
Dude, do you realize how close you are to being in a meeting right now? You're doing good. I like your fucking story. This is good.
I like that shout out to Modell's though. That's like the first one he mentioned. He's like, I'm vaping in Modell's and other places I go.
Like Chinese restaurants and Modell's.
You're fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Well, how? How am I weird? People go to Modell's. That's a store people go to.